Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Stella Sora. In the last part, we were hunted down by the by a secret organization that hunts down that's tasked with hunting down the tyrant, led by Serena, or aka Angie. Thankfully, with the help of with all of our friends and connections, we were able to escape from being shot. Now we're trying to prove our identity, that we're not the try to prove who we are, that we're not the tyrant. So we need to dig into our long lost past. So I guess we're going back to where it all started, back to the desert. So let's see what happens next. 3 days later. Morning, everyone. Actually, I should probably start with the it's good to be home, but they're for a long trip. Really puts me at ease like seeing you all again. Welcome back, Miss Kaide, and the rest of Petal Bloom too. Heard you snuck into the sea last night. Sort of. Friends arranged a delivery truck to transport us in grain sacks. Well, you stayed inside a grain sack the whole trip. Must have been uncomfortable. Not at all. I actually find small, dark spaces quite comforting. You're probably the only one, Fuyuka. Anyway, boss, you wouldn't slip us into fillet for no reason, right? So, what's the secret mission? Well, Ferenz definitely has something in mind, but she hasn't filled me in yet. I bet this is a test run for sneaking you out of fillet. If Petal Bloom can get in unnoticed, then you can get out the same way. No, it won't work, Noya. Boss has to submit video to the Scarlet Knight sites every day, remember? Worry-free, I've always sorted it out. Well, I'll film all the videos in one go and submit one each day. My intuition tells me that Friends brought Petal Bloom here not just for the stealth test, but also for footage. Think about it. Whenever Petal Bloom returns to Flay, they always visit Stella. It'll be unconvincing if their faces never appear in one of the Stella's videos, right? So, this is our perfect chance to film their meetup with Stella. They can slip out of town after the filming and make a grand comeback a week later. No one ever knows the timing discrepancy. It's an excellent plan. However, our Bell later specified that the recording is recorded to include a piece of newspaper from that day and a weather forecast. Oh, really? I must have missed that part. By the way, Miss... Oh shit, I skipped it. No, I got a phone call. Distracted me. I am pleased to meet you. I am Chelsea, my lady's guardian blade. Boss's blade. I see. I'm Nezuka. Thank you for looking after her while we were away. No need to thank me, as my lady's blade, protecting her is simply my duty. Dutiful guard. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Well, now that I'm back, I'll take over from here. You can step away. I decline. The blade must stay within her reach at all times, even while she sleeps and remain at her side. Sleep at her side? Boss, what exactly is going on? Does she really get to sleep with you every single night? That's so I mean, shameless. Totally shameless. Whoa, that's a strong word? Wait. None of that ever happened. Mr. Chelsea, please clear this up. My lady, is this Lady Nezuka what you've mentioned so often? She seems quite worked up. I've heard she's a woman with wisdom, but she doesn't seem to understand a word I'm saying. Are you sure someone like her is capable of protecting you? You both are getting the wrong idea. Please, just hear me out. Boss? A lady? Who do you want to watch your back? Who do you want to protect you? Oh boy. Oh lord. It's pretty dead. It's dead obvious that Nezuka has a thing for the boss, like literally. But oh boy, squabbling about cats. So this is what they call grown-up dilemma. Amber, let's not turn out like them. Leave them be. I check out my new plushie. It's so adorable and soft and adorable. Cute. Want to catch one in the machine. Hey, Kaide worked hard on this. There's no way I'm tossing it into the claw machine. Sorry, I'm late. Whoa. You could cut the tension here like a knife. What happened? Hey, God, you're here, friends. Don't worry about that, friends. We just got here, too. Now, what exactly are you planning to have Petal Bloom sneak into the city? Well, before I dive into my plan, I'm introduce a very special guest. Hello, boss. It's a long time no see. It's me, Itoha, the highly sought-after makeup artist across Nova from various activities and events. I heard you were in serious trouble. How could I just stand by? Oh, came to help? She came to help, apparently. Hey, do you even know this woman? Makeup artist? I don't really know anyone like that. Judged by Forensics' cautious look, she's trying to verify Itoha's story with me. And if anything got out of place, she would never have taken care of anything was out of place, she would never have taken care of oh my God, I can't even read. She would have her taken care of right out on the spot. Oh my, boss, don't tell me before it's forgotten. That magical night we spent together on the rooftop, just you and me. Uh-oh, that magical night. Together on the rooftop. Please, Jim, stop making it worse. Who is she? What's she talking about? Not on the rooftop? Is that Otoha? Wait a second. Could it be? No way. But everyone calm down. Itoha and I, we met at the banquet. All I did was ask her to do my makeup and that was it. Wow, she sure took your sweet time remembering me. Anyway, I do my best this time. Can't wait to work with everyone. There's a lot to comment on. Let's leave it at that. Boss, I assume you wanted to hear the next part of the plan. Well, it's very simple. We'll have someone act as your double to submit the videos. And Itoha is here to help. I took trainings in makeup artists at Goodwood Home Care and transformation magic from the Loom family. Putting on a disguise is like a walk in the park for me. In just a minute, I can turn into anyone into a completely different person. So, could the four of you come with me, please? Wait, you want one of us to play the double? Because we can't ask people living the fillet to play the double. People start asking questions as someone we see every day if someone disappears. But we aren't supposed to be here in the first place, so no one will be skeptical if we don't show up. But if it's a breach, but it's a breach in our agreement of Albedo, right? If she finds out, well, it depends on how you interpret the terms. Thank you for your cooperation. One more thing, before you depart for more, you must submit a short video each day to document your activities in Filet. Scarlet Sites will then broadcast it across Nova. Every day I have to film a short video to submit to Scarlet Sites Media to show the world I'm seeing put in Filet. Guess you're too literal-minded for business negotiations. Albedo's reputation for dotting every I and crossing every T is well done across all major companies. In her usual practice, she never misses a tiny mistake. Not even a misplaced comma in the agreement. So if she really wanted you to confine you in the city, she would have made that clear. The terms would sound like this. First, you must remain within the legal boundaries of Filet at all times. Second, every day you must record a video of yourself and submit to Scarlet Sites to prove you're still here, and also check in at the Soul Shop with the staff member I designate. And she didn't. In other words, the agreement was worded that way to leave room for us to work with. Wait, that's actually a valid interpretation? Of course, in business negotiations, any ambiguity is wording will inevitably become an opportunity to exploit. As the assigned representative of Grace Imperium and the person in charge of this investigation, I bet I can't put up some irresponsible remark like, "I trust you, boss. Just show up in more of a month from now and you can do whatever you like until then." And yet, despite being caught in the web of the complications, she still managed to carve out a little breathing room for you. Because if you can clear your name, it helps her achieve her own goal too. This is so complicated. All the second guessing and mind games are too difficult to keep up with. And you people are all caught up in this every single day. Just the thought of it tires me out. Now I get why I bet what Albedo really meant, but I still fear the idea of using double is too risky. The Salvation Community is off in my blood. What if we get caught? Hey Iris, good question. How much Dora do we have left? What? Who's that? Why does she look exactly like me? Oh, around 200,000 Dora. And there are some pending commission fees from the side hustle, so altogether it should be enough for the desert trip. Wait, there are two bosses? Iris, I'm the real one. That's a lie, I'm the real boss. I have proof. There's a cute little bird in the iris cup. I surrender. I really can't tell one from another. Nezuko, how about you? Which one do you think is the real boss? Nazuna, stop fooling around. She's Nazuna? Whoa, Nezuka-senpai saw right through her. How's that possible? This guy was supposed to be flawless. Words can't explain it. It's more of a feeling. A deep bond of the heart. With the boss around, I feel a lot safer. Too much lovey-dovey. I'm gonna be sick. Don't worry, I chose you so you would have a little more confidence in yourself. Itoha's right. I'm an exception. A lot of people wouldn't be able to tell who the real boss is. I actually wanted to volunteer, but I'm clearly not cut out for it. The key to acting as a double lies in the deep understanding of the person you're going to imitate. Our character behavior would easily give my flawless disguise away. Body shape is another important factor. The double needs to have a roughly matching build because transformation magic won't hold up forever, and gait patterns can give you away. With that in mind, out of all the candidates, Nazuna's is the closest match to the boss's figure. Flat as a board. How wonderful! That's the difference in height. Heel lifts can fix that. Flat as a board? What are you even talking about? What's so wonderful about that? I have no objection either. Well then, my lady, I'm ready. When do we head out to the desert? Miss Itoha's makeup skills are truly impressive, but I mean, it's not that goes beyond makeup skills, lady. I mean, that's a whole transformation magic right there. Oh dear, boss, don't butt me. I know you got your concerns, but your friends have theirs too. Don't worry, boss. Just go and do what you need to do. Once it gets serious, I won't mess it up. And if anything bad happens, I'll give them a good beating. We'll give Nazuna a special training so she can perfectly step into your role. And for Yuka, from now on, you'll need to treat her as your master. Nazuna's senpai is my master. As my master, I'll try to brainwash myself. Boss, go ahead. We'll keep Nazuna safe. But do let us know when you're okay, so be sure to reach out to me. Regularly. Alright. Nazuna, I'll leave everything in your hands. Now, I should call you boss now. Everybody point you at CEO of Boss Corps for the duration of my absence. You can count on me! Oh, by the way, can I use company funds to buy some plush toys? Unfortunately, no. We need every door for the desert trip. And Chitose, I'm sorry, but you'll have to stay in Filet, keeping watch by Nazuna's side. But why? As your blade, I want to follow you wherever you go. From now on, Nazuna's your lady. You were spotted flying by my side in the monolith, remember? If you don't show your face, it'll raise suspicions about Nazuna's identity. And the speculation in itself proves that the world already recognizes you as my blade. They do? And I'll stay by your double side as you wish. Safe travels, my lady. Rest easy, Celsius in safe hands with us. When did we leave? Why did she get the cat sound effects? Right now, Boss and I will give you a public send-off as you board the Tucky Oasis. Alright, everyone, get ready. Our mission against the Salvation Committee starts now. Oh boy. Oh, we got a branching pass. Something's gonna break off here, right? Oh, it's probably gonna be what happened with last time. We'll go through this branch path, and then when it gets to a certain point in the story will go back to that branch path, and probably work in their perspective. It's kind of they're probably doing what they did before with the whole you know, the bidding war thing. It's probably what they're doing. Thanks to Ferren to slip out of Filet and stash in the trunk of Lucky Oasis. Nazuna's decoy works like a charm. Before we even hit the desert, I catch a glimpse of a shop window's projector showing footage of me all dressed up for you to harvest the Filet event. That's where our luck ends. The moment we step into the desert, the wilds bare their fangs. 10 days after leaving Filet. Phew, it's roasting out here. Alright, so how's our water looking? been rationing, but we're down to 3 days worth. It's getting dangerous. If we don't find the monolith today, we'll have to head back for supplies. Supplies, yeah. Still doesn't make 0 sense. According to Amber's photo, the monolith should be right next to the signpost. And the compass we got from Ferenz, one from the orphanage, used to point at the desert. I thought it was connected to the monolith, but the second we hit the dune, it started spinning in circles. How peculiar. This is where I ran into enemies. I climbed the dune and saw the monolith. So why can't we find it? Could there be multiple signposts like this? Maybe we're looking at the wrong one. No way, I cross-checked the photo with that signpost over and over, and the erosion marks match perfectly. This is the one. There's only one explanation. I read that sand dunes shift constantly. Strong winds, you could travel far in a single night. The signpost probably got carried away from its original spot, but it's in sand. That's why the monolith isn't actually nearby. That explains it. We've walked this far, haven't even seen the wishing box Stella was in. I knew something was off. Agree. We've been searching the area for days. No monolith, no wishing box. The signpost is moving is the only logical conclusion. Makes sense. Stella, what do you think? Hey, are you with us? You with us, Stella? Huh? Sorry. She looks exhausted. I was asking if you think we can't find the monolith because the signpost and Amber's photo shipped into the dunes. Yeah, probably. It's like the monolith could end up and move. Hey, are you okay, Stella? You look awful. You still tell me it's not heat stroke. Here, let me feel your skin. No fever. No fever, face not flushed, palms not sweaty. Boss, any headache or dizziness? Nothing like that. It's pure exhaustion. We've been pushing for 10 days straight. Everyone with the signpost gone, we need to wind our search. That means our supplies won't last. I say we find a town and restock and get some proper rest. Time not to reach out town outside the desert? No amount of time would be enough. But I remember hearing about a town in this desert that's not charted in the Trekker's handbook. Let me check my notes. Found it. I took these notes from Willow back when we first became trekkers. She mentioned this place. Let me see. Should only take half a day from here. Town not charted in the Trekker's handbook? I hate to be a downer, but what if it's already a pile in ruins? No, Willow called it the edge of the world. But she said people still live there, so we should be able to stock up there. The edge of the world. Sounds romantic. As long as there are people, I guess. It gives us it saves us 3 days. We might even get directions to the monolith. Come on, hop in, let's go. I wonder how everyone Filet is holding up. No, yeah, don't buy that bread. Too expensive. Get the Tawny. Tawny Nightingale. I'm sick of it. 10 hours later, the yellow oasis is still crawling through endless dunes. Headlights dance across the shifting sand, but Mirage, the edge of the town, from Iris' notes, remains nowhere in sight. Sus, are you still awake? Yeah, I'm up. What's wrong? I don't know how much how to explain it. My gut says we're almost there. I can't put my finger on it, but driving through here feels familiar. Like I've done it before. Really? You've never been to Mirage. How can it feel familiar? It's just a feeling. Listen to the tires. They sound different now. Hear that rumble? They're gripping the road. Can you hear it? Sounds the same to me. But look, you've been driving for 10 hours straight. You must be exhausted. Iris and Amber are already out. Let's stop and get some rest. Driving tired is dangerous. No way! If I stop, my tuition will be interrupted. We're almost there. Stella, hold on tight. Huh? What? Like Oasis surges up a towering dune. Far below, faint lights flicker across a steadily sleepy settlement. Is this Mirage? Welcome to Mirage, Stella. Welcome to the city at the edge of the world. You're a guest too, remember? Anyway, the air feels amazing. Nothing like the desert. Every breath burned like fire the past few days. I spotted a lake on our way down the dune. Looks like this place is a true oasis. Too bad most of the lights are off. Can't tell if everyone is asleep or if the place is abandoned. Feels a bit eerie. Plus, we shouldn't go knock on doors this late. We can look for supplies again in the morning. Yeah, must be exhausted from the drive. Go get some sleep. We'll take watch. Really? Alright, I'll leave it to you. I want to go run back to the car and get changed. Be right back. Wait here. Thanks for waiting. Changing those pajamas makes you sleepy. It's like magic. You're sure you're keeping watch alone, Tesla? You're exhausted too, aren't you? You gotta say her loungewear. She looks super cute in her loungewear. I'll be fine. I slept during playing during the day, so I'm not tired yet. Yep, their eyes are all dark around them. Oh, liar. Noya presses her warm fingers to my lips. She leans in close. Her nose isn't nearly touching and gazes me. I get that you have a lot on your mind, but Tesla, you aren't sleeping at night either, are you? You looked terrible earlier. It's proof enough. I know what's bothering you. It's not the new Star Guild. You're worried about everyone back in Filet. I wonder if you've been a burden to them. You've always put everyone first. You forced yourself to stay awake tonight to keep me company while I drive. You're gonna burn yourself out like this. You're giving me too much credit. You're guessing based on intuition, aren't you? Not even close. Have you looked in the mirror lately, Cecila? I don't need intuition to see those dark circles around your eyes. Anyone could see them. What? I pull out my phone and take a picture. She's right. I look like a panda. I didn't realize that I look that bad. Sorry to worry you guys. I am really worried about Evan Filet and about you guys too. We set up a decoy boss with makeup, and Albedo has been helping us. When I checked the projector the other day, she was actively covering for Nazma's disguise. But what if we fail to find proof in a month? Or if Angie and the Salvation Committee launched another assassination attempt on the decoy boss? Then Nazma and everyone protecting her would be in danger. Danger meant for you. If they got hurt or killed, it would be because they took your place. Meanwhile, the rest of us will be here stuck on the run, looking over our shoulders the rest of our lives. Noya, you knew. We knew from the start. That makeup artist was Otaha from the banquet. I guess by instinct. Amber caught a floor with sand, and Iris tracked her schedule. You never had a chance to sneak out at night and meet someone you didn't know. Then why didn't anyone stop her? Because everyone else knew too. Nazuna, Nezuka, Fuyuka, Kaide, Firenze, Chitose. They all understood this would paint a target in Filet on themselves. As for Otaha, she saw it through Fritz's plan and volunteered. So you mean... Everyone believes you can find the proof. But even if you failed, they hope this will provide you a way out. A chance for you to survive. So everyone knew. This whole time. Boss, I had a feeling this was bothering you. I just didn't expect it to be weighing on you this heavily. You worry, because you care. Wait, I thought you were asleep! You got tossed around pretty hard coming down that dune. You've been awake since we hit Mirage. You kept quiet because Noya clearly wanted a moment with you. Didn't want to interrupt. Anyway, boss, I heard one of Angie's main reasons for calling you the tyrant is that you're always helping people, always doing good deeds. If you're the tyrant, we're fine with that. Exactly, the world could use a few more tyrants like you. Thank you. I understand now. I've been an idiot. I was so focused on keeping you all safe, I forgot how you wanted to keep me safe too. Keep your head up. Don't underestimate us. Everyone Filet has been to hell and back with you. Everyone's tough. We're way tougher than you, boss. Right. By the time you find you're approved, they'll probably call us say they've already wiped the floor with Angie and her committee. You won't even need to get to the conference, boss. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm an optimist, what can I say? Anyway, spreading the small stuff won't help right now. Let's head back to the vehicle and sleep. We have an early start tomorrow. I've slept enough. I'll keep watch. Honestly, after that pep talk, I'm wide awake. Then please lie down and close your eyes. Even resting is better than staying awake. Tyrant, let me help you fall asleep. Huh? Why are you here? I completed another mission? Unfortunately, mission acquire monolith equipment remains incomplete. The shares in United Harvest Flame will grant partial access to the flame monolith, not full ownership. But seeing the bond between you and your companions made me want to help you out too. So please accept the trial run of this mission's reward. The monolith melody. What's that? Basically, I'll play soothing music to help everyone relax and fall asleep. That sounds fun. Like a lullaby? I'm in. Let's try it out. I'm actually getting sleepy. So it's basically a music player. Alright, if it helps us sleep, go ahead, Vita. Thanks. Command is my will. Is this where we fish to meet the desert folk? White Cat or whoever they were called? Tyrant, may tonight's starlight and sweet dreams wash away the exhaustion for you and your companions. What the fuck's this? Reminiscence? What the hell is this? This is new. I was a kid without any talents. Oh, we're going back to the past. Hey. I never knew my parents. For as long as I can remember, I lived with Aunt Allie in the orphanage under the waterway. It didn't have an official name, but since it was the only one in the Ash District, everyone called it the Ash Orphanage. I didn't have a name either. Aunt Allie called me Iris after the flowers growing along the orphanage wall. There were Aunt Allie, Noya, Amber, and a few younger kids. Aunt Allie ran the entire place on her own. As the oldest sisters, the three of us helped out whatever chores we could. Amber, is the fish ready? Yeah, done. You always catch the biggest fish, Amber. Everyone gets a feast tonight. It smells delicious. Iris, the fire's too hot. Pull some firewood out. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. On it. Amber had a gift for foraging. No one could cook a meal out of anything. He helped out a lot. But all I could manage were basic chores. Aunt Allie looked after us during the day. Once we were asleep, she'd sneak out to work at night shifts. She thought she hid it well, but we figured it out a long time ago. Worse, we knew it was dangerous work. More than once we saw her quietly bandaging her injuries. Then the next morning, she'd act as if nothing happened, and go back to taking care of us. Feeding that many kids had to cost a fortune. She wanted to make things easier for her on her. We figured we could go out and earn some money too. Let's become trekkers. I heard if you score an artifact from a wishing box, you make tons of Dora. I asked about the Trek Association, but the lady there said we were far too young to be trainees. We have to be at least 7 or 8 years old. 7 or 8 years older. Chimney sweeps. I think they hired kids. I heard about that too. The employers want to squeeze in more jobs, so they'd force kids on the chimneys the second the fires go out. That sounds hot. Scary. Plus, the adult run the crew takes almost all the pay. As kids, we barely earn a single Dora. You always know everything, Iris. But if we can't do this and we can't do that, what are we supposed to do? Our talks always ended the same way. We were kids with no real answers. So I decided to go ask Aunt Allie. Aunt Allie, what do you think I should do when I grow up? Aunt Allie went unusually quiet. She scratched her head, thought for a long time, and then handed me a key without saying a word. I had no idea what it meant. I used it to unlock the orphanage basement, and several more books and stars in the sky. Looking at them, it hit me. It must be completely ordinary. Aunt Allie couldn't spot a single talent in me, let alone give me advice. She was leaving it to me to find my own answers in those books. Broke down crying, but the moment I realized my tears might ruin those precious pages, I forced myself to stop. Sniffling, I grabbed the nearest book like a lifeline and cracked it open. I wanted it to give me an answer. I was a kid, terrified of taking risks. Finally made it. Waterway is high. This waterway is high and dangerous. What annoying Amber always hang out up here. No way. Annoying Amber actually reading books. Trying thinking hard. I'm just working on those magic problems I left in yesterday. It's more like it. You know that blue-haired girl Aunt Allie talks about? She got a scholarship to Platinum Academy and moved to a better district for school. Well, I'm not losing to her. She's probably talking about, what's her name? I can't think of her name. For an ordinary kid like me, studying is the only way up. Imagine if we all got into Platinum Academy. No, Graceland Academy. Plus, Aunt Annie hasn't taken dangerous jobs lately. The artifacts she pulls from the wishing box sell for La Dora. Things in the orphanage are looking up. We even get dessert once a week now. And oh yeah, Amber. You're studying so hard. Come on, dessert time. Iris, perfect timing. Amber and I are stuck on a part in this book. Brain. Melting. Which part? Let me see. Wait, this is a fairy tale book. Did you promise to finish the magic problems I gave you? About those problems. I am positive they are cursed. Knocked me out in 5 seconds flat. You need to check that book yet, Iris. And it has to be rigged with some terrifying sleep magic. Read fairy tales to stay awake. Exactly. We needed a quick brain break. That's all. Fine. We still need to practice reading. Or you get tricked into when you're older. Let me see. The Tale of the Tyrant? That's a classic. Hey Iris, do you think the Tyrant is, like, super evil? Of course, she sends demons crawling out of the pitch black abyss to snatch up kids and skip homework and stay up late. But in this book, the Tyrant's not like that at all. She farms the land with everyone, builds tools, puts up houses. Those are good things, right? That's bait. The Tyrant never shows her fangs right away. She plays nice and sets traps with sweet talk. And the second you let her guard down, chomp, your dinner. Aunt Alice says there's no free lunch in Nova. The Tyrant can't be good forever. If she's doing good deeds, there's a hidden catch. So it's all fake. Come on, she asks good forever. What's the difference? That makes her good. You know, you're only on volume 1. There's the second book. And in that one, the Tyrant wants to conquer every single monolith in Nova. Ha! Conquer every monolith? That's amazing. You have to be the strongest trick ever to pull that off. Right, Amber? She would move the monolith. She should move the monolith just a little. And the orphanage gets some sun. It'll be warm. Hey, if they can conquer the monoliths, they can definitely move one out of the way. Okay, I'm on Team Tyrant. Let her move the monolith. 2-1, Iris. And Amber and I said the Tyrant's a good person. Wait, how did it come to this? Listen up. The Tyrant isn't just conquering the monoliths. He's going to destroy them. Then you won't have any artifacts. No artifacts. Is that bad? Of course it's bad. See that big box? Oh shit. No box means hot. And that phone you've always wanted? That's an artifact too. Amber wants a phone. I'm out. No more Tyrant. Huh. Now the Tyrant has evil side has two people. All tables have turned. Huh? Noya? Where'd she run off to? I know the Tyrant's good. That's enough for me. Don't need to read the rest. And I'm telling you that the Tyrant isn't a good person. Whatever. Suit yourself. Amber, dessert's almost here. How about I race you back to the orphanage? First, the one at the table gets first pick. You're on. Hey, what are you doing? Don't jump from there! Shortcut? No, Amber jumped off that towering waterway without even blinking. Terrified, I covered my eyes. When I looked again, they had already stormed into the orphanage. I still don't know how they made it down. I was too scared, so I took the stairs. By the time I got back, dessert was nearly over. But even though they said the first one back picks first, they both left my favorite cookies for me. I've never forgotten that. I was a kid who was good at reading. Iris, there's a kid on the courtyard wall. Wanna come see? No thanks, I'm practicing my magic circles. Iris, I think these two artifacts Aunt Allie brought back might fit together. Wanna help me try? Maybe later. Need to finish memorizing this incantation. Once I got the key to the basement, I finally found what I was good at. Reading. It wasn't like Noya, who taught herself swordsmanship and made friends with half the truckers in the Trucker Association. And I wasn't as fast as Amber, who could chase cats across every rooftop and alleyway anymore. But thanks to my books, I could understand Noya's sword techniques while they were swinging a blade. And I knew every shop and more without ever leaving the Ash District. My future was in those books. I should have believed that back then. Iris, we found these weird artifact parts in the basement. Any idea what they are? Oh, that's a steering wheel. It's probably a rare artifact. I know I read about it somewhere. Let me look it up. I'll bring it to you once I find it. Iris, how do I use this gun? These magic guns run a Neo solution and activate with the magic circle. I can teach you the circle, but go easy on the Neo solution. It's hard to get. Plus, the Grayson Pyramid cracks down on it. I guess I thought she got the gun. Commander gave way to spraying, and the days kept slipping by. Before we knew it, we were old enough to leave the orphanage. As the first batch to leave, we were fired up to take the road and set an example for the younger kids. But then, disappeared. Iris, Amber, how much dirt do you two have on you? 0. Wait, wasn't a 0 idea, Noya? We agreed we wouldn't burden Aunt Allie, so we were secretly returned the door that she gave us. I shoved all of mine under her pillow. Oh, yeah, right. Then what do we do now? We're completely broke. Unbelievable. You acted on impulse again, didn't you? This is what happens when you refuse to plan ahead. Come on, you had to show Aunt Allie we can make it on our own, so she shouldn't worry, right? I guess you have a point there. That's the only reason why I went along with it. No, Dora, we find our own food. I can fish. There are mushrooms this time of year. Well, that's our Amber. Exactly, living up the land is what a real adventure is all about. You sure you know how to let yourself off the hook? Anyway, I refused to play wilderness survival on day 1. I had a feeling this would happen, so I stashed the little door away. Are you serious? Iris, you're an absolute lifesaver. Iris is the best. Oh, who's next? I'd like to use this coupon, this voucher, and this discount slip. We're supposed to stack. Let me double check that. You're right, they stack until it comes to 1,000 Dora. 1,000 Dora for all this? That barely buys a loaf of bread out here. The shop's coupons are popular because they stack. Yeah, I used to get paid in these instead of cash for odd jobs. Never thought we'd actually use them. You never know what will happen. I need to make my savings last. Thought the 100,000 Dora from my many odd jobs has to stretch. Iris, you're a god. And a genius. I still can't believe you stashed Dora in your boots. Why not use a wallet? Well, I read that the wallets and the seals are both dangerous. It's smart to spread your cash around. If you get robbed, you don't lose everything at once. Makes sense. But what if the bad guys read the same book, search every single spot? Beat the bad guys. You keep my money and you turn them in for a bounty. I guess that works if you can pull it off. Anyway, changing the subject, what are your plans? I want to see other cities. Nova is big. I'm gonna be a trekker. Climb every monolith just like the Tyrant, all the way to the very top. But first, I need to build this. Is this the artifact you asked me about? Yeah, the book you let me called it a steering wheel. It drives a super fast vehicle. Nova's a large stretch of land with tons of monoliths. Walking would take forever. Wouldn't be driving more convenient? It would. The artifact cars are rare. You actually build one. First, feast your eyes on this! It's huge. Heavy. What is it? It was sitting in the orphanage basement this whole time, covered in dust. I asked Aunt Allie if I could take it when I left. She didn't know what it was either, but my gut says it's the heart of an artifact car. The heart? Yeah. Anyway, my gut says if I piece this hunk of metal together and hook it up to the steering wheel, it'll zoom like crazy. We better share our plans. Your turn, Iris. Me? Well, before leaving the orphanage, I was passed the preliminary exam for the Grace Light Academy. The entrance exam was next week. I want to go to college. College? Is that the important powerful magic? I don't have grand dreams like that. I want a job at a big company like Grace Imperium or Unite Harvest. Somewhere with steady pay and vacation time. That way I can stay in the more. On my days off, I can help out with the orphanage and take some weight off Aunt Allie's shoulders. But it all depends on next week's exam. Before then, I need to find a temp job to scrape together the material fees. I have to pay them on the exam day. Material fees? Yeah, Grace Light Academy tests you in 6 subjects. Math, rhetoric, magic principles, magic application, grace energy studies, and grace spells. The exam takes 3 days, and every subject is at a different location. The magic and monolith subjects require special materials and destructible arenas. Altogether, the fees will come up to 200,000 Dora. You only had 100,000 Dora, and you shared it with us. You didn't save any extra for the fees? No. But it's fine. Like, if I work 20 hours a day between now and then, I can probably scrounge up the rest. Whoa, hey now! Don't do that, and you'll have no time to study or sleep. I know how we can learn that door and still give you some shot. Wanna give it a shot? Whoa, is that the real Stellaroid? Yep, you read about them, right? This guy is an Ignis monster. From Aquaman makes it a perfect match. I'll cover your Iris. Don't worry, go for it. Freeze! I did it. I did it. Did you see that? I can fight now like you two. I didn't hold you back. Oh, thank goodness. Iris, excited. Why would you say that? You've always been the best out of the 3 of us. The best? No. What are you talking about, Noya? I'm terrible at fighting and I'm a coward. You read a lot. You know things we don't. Great, forget all that. Let's go make a wish. There's a big wishing box up ahead. Let's make a wish. I heard you just touch it and see what you want. Please give me a phone. Please give me a phone. Please give me a phone. No, Amber, that's not how it works. You have to pray sincerely to the grace of God of Grace and describe your artifact in detail. A phone. How would you describe that? A machine that talks to people far away? Let me do it. Look this up beforehand. I know the prayer. Wait, hey, hold on. I'm no bookworm, but I know how exams work. Making a wish costs memories. If you forget what you studied, you'll bomb your exam. Give me the prayer. I'll make the wish. It took us days to get here, and it'll take days to go back. We can't afford any mistakes. We get this bright the first time. Besides, I had fun climbing with you. They say wishes work better than when you're happy. I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm making this wish. If you say so. Alright, it's all yours. Give it to me. Here I go. Almighty God of Grace, please hear our prayer. Please grant me. Get back to Amora by Monday morning. Rush to the soul shop, trade the phone for Dora, and set up time to meet, and went our separate ways. Just like that, I scripted together material fees and finally took my entrance exam at the Grace Light Academy. 2 days later... Iris, how'd the exam go? Thanks to you both, I think I did well in all 5 subjects. I wish I didn't seem to erase any of my book knowledge. Guess I got lucky this time. Here, Iris. Is this a phone? Where'd you get it? After you left for the exam, and I went back up the monolith. You copied your prayer and made some wishes. Failed a bunch of times, but 3 of them worked. Now 3 of us have phones. Can I really keep this? You made the wishes. Shouldn't we sell the Dora instead? No. Noe and I are leaving Amor. We're phones, we can reach each other when we end up in the same city. Makes meeting up easier. Wait, you two are leaving? Yeah, a guild offered me an internship. I leave today. Join a treasure hunting team. They're leaving tomorrow. When you come back tomorrow, I'll be a Grace Athletic student, and I'll treat you both. I'll have enough stayed up from my odd jobs by then. Sorry, it's time for my shift. I have to go. You two take care of yourselves, alright? Bye! You take care too, Iris. We'll be back before you know it. Let's head out, Amber. I'm finishing that artifact card no matter what. Did Iris say something weird? Huh? Like what? Earlier, she said the exam had 6 subjects. That's right. That's right. She did, didn't she? One point below cutoff. I failed? How? Excuse me, I need a score review. Of course. It's a pity though. You nearly made the cutoff with only 5 subjects. If you'd taken the last one, you might have passed. Wait, the last exam? What do you mean? I took all 5. You must be mistaken. The entrance exam always has 6 subjects. That hasn't changed once in the Academy's history. You missed that last one. Grace spells. Shame. That exam is pure memorization. Judged by your other scores, you would have aced it. No. I couldn't have forgotten a subject. Wait. Back then. Oh yeah. It took us 5 days to get here and days to get back. We can't afford to make any mistakes. We need to get this right the first time. Besides, I had fun climbing with you. They say wishes work better when you're happy. Appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm making this wish. Oh boy. It's because of that. She lost her memory because of the last subject. Thanks to you both, I think we did well in all 5 subjects. Wish didn't seem to erase any of my book knowledge. Guess I got lucky this time. I'm such an idiot. Hopeless. The memory I lost wasn't the exam material, it was a list of subjects. I don't remember leaving Grace Light Academy. I don't remember taking that business trip from my part-time job either. Next thing I knew, I was working in Port Bellin. If only I hadn't made that wish. I still think that sometimes, but dwelling on it now won't change a thing. I was overjoyed back then, too full of myself. I actually thought I was good at something. This must be fate, punishment from the Lord God of Grace. No, knowing Amber only came to help me. It wouldn't be fair for them to lose their memories too. So this isn't even... Yeah, this doesn't even count as a punishment. That part-time job ended fast. I started looking for work in other cities and then went back to more. I was too ashamed to face her at the orphanage. I had no money to send back, but... Looking at your resume, you have no formal education. Born in the Ash District. Sorry, I don't think you're a good fit. No recommendation letters? Okay, let's stop here for today. If we decide to move forward, we'll send a notice to your address via tracker. Most applications were tossed before my resume even reached the desk. A few times I got into interviews, they barely acknowledged me. All those certificates I paid Dora for, all those late nights studying, completely useless. In the end, the Grace Imperium took me in. The soul shop from Warren needed someone to run a mobile station in a nearby city, recharging soul stones with Grace. So I became a glorious soul shop. Outsourced employee. Ugh. Freezing. Snow's coming down hard. Snowish Festival Eve, isn't it? I wonder how Noah and Amber are doing. Hope they bundled up tonight or we'll catch a cold. Dead again tonight. Everyone's switching to the cheaper Neo solution instead of Grace. Tough to make a living at a soul shop these days. Funny thing is, I'm officially a clerk for Soul Shop 305 in the Moor region, but I've never stepped inside. I've never even been back to a Moor. You never even got a uniform. Step below a folding table in nearby cities and take whatever comes, scraping by day after day. But I haven't been employee of the month 3 times. Or more, maybe I will finally get a permanent spot. Oh, hello. Need a grace refill. Good evening. You must be Iris. I'm from the Grace Imperium HR. There's something important I need to inform you. HR? Wait. Are you promoting me? Yes, I'm Iris. Clerk at Soul Shop 305. How can I help you? I'll be direct. To navigate current market challenges and maintain our competitive edge, Sky Institute is restructuring. We are pivoting to this to a core focused, cost reduction strategy. Unfortunately, this involves large-scale layoffs and downsizing. Consequently, your branch, Soul Shop 305 and more, has been permanently shut down. Wait, what? Shut down? Then where do I go? We all recognize and appreciate your hard work out here, but unfortunately, since you're not on to full-time employee of Sky Institute, we cannot offer you an internal transfer. Per company policy, we'll provide you the same severance package as our regular staff. We hope you understand. But okay, I understand. Thank you. And she's had it rough. Whenever I get overwhelmed, I pull out an old entry exam for Grace Light Academy. Tests always have a right answer. Stay hard, learn the patterns, you can solve even the toughest problems eventually. Well, my life doesn't seem to have one. Apply, fail, apply, fail, apply, fail, apply, succeed, become an outsourced worker. A different colored badge makes you invisible, and the snacks in the back break room aren't meant for invisible people. And so I still gravitated toward companies with a more in the name, or agencies without a seal of grace that tried to look like real corporations. A name made me feel like that might take me back. What about this job in Filet? It's not a harvest, a huge corporation. A job that enticing. Would they even take someone like me? I've heard that a lot of these Filet jobs are covered just into the Lushwood jungle. Oh, you know your stuff, kid. The Lushwood jungle is a solid option. Room, board, travel are all covered. Work is easy, no degree required. They'll train you when you get there. You'll make a door before you know it. Oh, I see. I'll pass on that. Anything else? Picky, are we? By the look of you, you got fired and haven't landed to have a thing since. No, I wasn't fired. The agency shut down. I'm not being picky. I'm just... Tons of agencies are doing fine, so why is yours the only one that goes under? Are you a jinx? Everywhere you go, it falls apart. Jobs are everywhere. Take a good look at yourself. If you improved yourself, if you put in the effort, it's my fault. Good. Well, you know you're unwanted, so how about the Filet job? It's on here and you're set. Iris, don't. Familiar hand pressed down on mine and stopping the pen. Huh? Noya? And Amber? It's been a while, Iris. Seriously, we've been looking for you for 2 months. Can't believe you almost fell for the scammer. What are you talking about? You ought to tell trucks of zero respect. I was helping this lazy girl find a job that suits her. What? Lazy girl? Don't act like you know her. Iris is the hardest worker I've ever met. Back at the orphanage, she stayed late every single night. Always the last one to sleep and the first one up. She memorized obscure travel facts most truckers don't even know. When I started to hit the road, she walked me through everything. You sit here tricking people like it's to do with dangerous jobs. What gives you the right to call her lazy? Keep your voice down. Her being unemployed speaks for itself, doesn't it? Here you go. What is this? Wait, an interview invite? The official Aya Grace seal? See, she's in high demand. Talk trash about her again, I'll bite you. Come on, Iris, let's ditch this scammer. Okay. Hey, hold on. If she has an Aya Grace invite, why is she looking for work here? Wait, those crazy professors find out I try to ship the candidates up to Lushwood jungle. I gotta pack my bags and go, bags and run. Oh yeah, Amber, what are you doing here? What do you mean you spent 2 months looking for me? What's this deal? What's the deal with this invitation? One question at a time. I promise I'll explain everything. But first, check this out. This lucky waste. Is that an artifact car? No, did you actually build it? No, only the shell. Inside's empty. Hey, don't ruin the magic. Let her be amazed for a second. Alright, alright. Over these past few months, I wished for artifact parts at the monolith. And Amber dug up some ancient treasure. We barely managed to piece it together. Now we fill up the inside and it's good to go. Oh, by the way, while we're putting it together, we ran into someone from the Eye of Grace. Yeah, we mentioned we were your friends. She handed me over this invite. The expiration date makes me a little nervous. Let's see what it says. Please excuse this abrupt letter. Your performance on the Eye of Grace light catcher's exam left a profound impression on us. We were disappointed to learn that you were not admitted, which is why we're reaching out now. If you're currently seeking employment, we may be able to offer a suitable position. We warmly will invite you to interview to discuss future possibilities. Sounds like they like the operator of the Eye of Grace. We only chatted for a bit, so I don't know the exact details, but the lady was incredibly polite. I think they are legit. Study notes. You still have them. She said they wanted to discuss the exam questions. I do. I carry them with me everywhere. So, are you gonna go? This was everything I'd ever wanted, right in front of me. This invitation, they wouldn't care about my degree or where I come from. I've done so many Grace of Light's Academy's past papers that I can basically recite them in my sleep. I can definitely answer all their questions. Then why am I hesitating? Why did I do all this? All those practice questions? What was the point? If all this was to get one answer correct, on a test someone else wrote for me. Is that what I want? I don't know. Oh, I found the answer I'm after. The answer to my own life. By the way, Iris, let me clear something up so you don't get the wrong idea. We didn't spend 2 months tracking you down to hand-deliver a letter. Huh? You didn't? Then, what for? What do you mean, what for? Are you serious? Did you hear me back there? She's in high demand. Wait, you seriously don't get it? Sorry, I'm not following. No. Right here, in front of you. Two people who need you. Oh, that's what you meant? Took you long enough. What you got there? I'm putting together a card. Noya kept talking about you. She's been looking for you to join the guild. Join the guild? If you hadn't told me about the thing that thing was a steering wheel, none of this would have happened. On my own, I'd never have found these blueprints in the basement. So when I started to start my own guild, I knew right then I wanted you with me. But hey, I got my dreams, and if you got yours, no pressure. Anyway, that's the deal. Go to your interview, I won't stop you. But if you end up hating it, then society or whatever, I'd be thrilled if you kept us in the mind as a backup plan. If you aren't happy there, we'll steal you away. Oh, I love that. So cool. Done deal. Noya, Amber. Thank you both. I made up my mind. You tossed your study materials? You're not doing any exams? I love exam papers. They're my favorite thing. They make you feel safe. I want to get into a big corporation. I wanted to stay in it more. I want to see the orphanage every single day. But what I want most is just be with my two favorite people, Noya and Amber, forever. Even if we go to a whole day without talking, knowing you're nearby, that feeling is enough. Noya, Amber, decided. I want to be a trekker. I'm done solving problems with standard answers. The answer to my life is something I need to find myself. Nope, the answer to our lives. If you become a trekker, the rest of our lives is one big exam for the three of us. And we get to decide the answers. Yeah. Then Noya, Amber, I'm counting you from here on out. Hey, and that's how it all started. Hey. Alright, I dig it. I dig it. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's nice. It's nice that we got to see like the origin story of the new Star Guild and the main trio. So yeah, wrap it up here. When we come back, we will continue the story. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Later.